Yeah, what it is. So before we start, I just want to start off by first saying that there's absolutely no gore, violence, substances, hate speech, or anything else of the nature during the commission of this video. And if you don't know, this is your man's reporting to you live from the back of the classroom, Petty Murphy, aka MAGA Boy, doing what I do best, and that is the world's most illustrious propaganda pimping. If anything you see during the course of this video resonates, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear, ladies and gents. There's a lot of good people right now who enter the country the right way and have to go back because their time is coming to an end. And they're doing that because they know that President Trump is not playing any games. Not to mention those who are waiting or who have been waiting for years to come into the country the right way, paying their fees, submitting all of their documentation, and waiting and waiting. Meanwhile, we have these border crossers, these criminals, these scammers, because that's exactly who they are. They come here to take advantage of the American taxpayers to get those benefits while living in the country to save money so that they can go ahead and take it back to their home country. That's the contribution that they are looking to give us here in America. That's what we got under Joe Biden, and that's why a lot of Hispanic Americans said this is bull. It's exactly what it is, and we got tired of it. These are criminals, these are scammer, fraudsters, liars. They took advantage of everyone. And just about, I would say, 30 days after my reports on these two criminals, they decided to self-deport. They couldn't handle the pressure. Americans, you are more than welcome once again. These fraudsters left the country running because they knew they were going to get deported soon. And we're going to go over all of those videos that they posted throughout and after the self-deportation. I'm glad that these reports are working. You remember, we used to report, and now we are deporting. In some cases.
So I just threw that little clip in there. That's the homie over at the Vega Access channel. You can actually go check him out whenever you're ready and check out his videos in its entirety. My man is actually out there really doing the work. And, you know, he has access to a portion of society that a lot of us in our own society don't have access to. And that's simply because just like there's a black Twitter or black TikTok, right? There is a migrant Twitter, TikTok. Same things all across social media, right? And if you don't speak Spanish, or you just not tapped in and you don't have someone that's a part of that community, you don't know. And it's okay to be ignorant of something, because a lot of us are ignorant of a lot of things. To be ignorant of something is just to not know. There's nothing negative about that. You just have to be open and willing to be educated on certain things, right? And a lot of us have been gaslit to not do that, because if you do, you're deemed the dreaded R word or a whole lot of other things that simply are true. And I can see that now, so I'm okay. You want to put that label on me, you put that label on me, right? But I live here, and I live in New York City, the epicenter of this malarkey, tomfoolery, and just all around fuckery. So, what up? I've had to watch a city degrade and go down, crime shoot through the fucking roof of illegal foreign, from the effects of illegal foreign nationals that were imported by a government administration. And we know this to be fact because the border was wide open, and on January 20th everything got shut down just like that. At one point, we had as many as almost, what, 15 to 20,000 illegals crossing the border every day at the southern border. And what people don't even realize, what the media's not telling you is, they just switched to the northern border now. They just flying them into Canada, and they're going to start coming through Canada. It's happening now. But to get to my point, right? Everybody's all like, oh, they contribute to the community and the economy. No, they don't. How the fuck are they contributing to the economy if they don't work? They're living in luxury hotels and they're getting everything paid for by us, the actual working taxpayer. Oh, when they go buy goods, but guess what? The goods they go buy is from the free money given to them from your tax dollars, which means that when they spend that dollar and it's being taxed again, it's just you being taxed, dum-dum. But that shit don't seem to be clicking with people. We all worried about the wrong shit. And see, the borders exist for a reason. I didn't understand that now. If you want to maintain your sovereignty, because you see, if you live in a state, right? I live in New York City. We have, what, 8+ million people in this city? And of that, about probably a cool, maybe 200,000, 500,000 are probably illegal, right? So my question is this. When you start importing that many people, right, what happens to the actual fabric of society and the culture in which you live in? Because when people come, they don't just assimilate themselves into the new culture. No, they bring their shit with them. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But then what happens to the existing culture that's there when they get pushed out and there's nowhere for them to go? And if you go through and you look at, because my man Vega breaks it down, all the way down. And you can hear the thing, because see, the government, the Biden and mamala kamala administration were putting these people in specific neighborhoods in specific cities. All of them happen to be Democratic strongholds. Who lives in the majority of matter of fact, what majority groups live in Democratic strongholds? So these same people that are coming here are the same people that tell you that they don't like you because you black. And Mr. Access Vega has shown this shit on his channel and has openly said it. That's what caught my attention, because at first I was like, nah, I didn't care. Until I realized what these people were saying about me and my people. Now I had to reevaluate the situation, because that's almost like bringing an enemy into your territory. We living with the ops. Now I gotta live with American criminals, right? At least I can understand what these motherfuckers are saying when they pulling up. I'm not playing no games, taking no chances. Y'all can do that shit. So, if you want to support this, you open up your state and your city. But we about to shut this shit down. And yeah, it is what it is. So, you know, it's your man's Petty Murphy, a.k.a. MAGA Boy, doing what I do best. That is the world's most illustrious propaganda pimping. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars, keep your head on the swivel, and remember, real eyes, real lies, and transparency forces accountability. Y'all be safe out there.
That they are leaving the country, and they cannot. They say we cannot tell you why we're leaving. It's a personal matter, but we are leaving tomorrow. Imagine, they made the decision probably within a few days, and they were like, we're getting out immediately. I'm sure you've watched those videos where the migrants were getting deported without anything, no bags, no luggages, nothing, not even their clothing, right? Because they have most have that basic sweatshirt and pants. So they're like, you know what? We're going back to our country, and they're saying that we're going to go back to our property that we have over there. And boy, they were not kidding. But look at that, guys. Look at all of those products, right? Clothing, shoes, items, makeup. I mean, they were packed, absolutely packed. All thanks to Tick Trash, but mainly thanks to them going viral. Like I told you, because they recorded themselves committing a crime and got away with it under the previous stupid administration. I mean, a lot of products, guys, they knew the risk they were running if they stayed here under the fake asylum application and immigration. If immigration caught them, it was over. All of those products were going to stay here. They were not going to risk that. I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous. They're packed. That is insane. I mean, and look at the quality of it too. I mean, it looks like it's a lot of brand new items. Yeah, there are a lot of brand new, yeah, shoes and other items in there. I mean, it's insane, guys. But they ripped the system very good, let me tell you.
Yo,
What?
these niggas came in, committed a highway robbery, and then broke out. And now they got white people in the streets fighting for them. You can't make this shit up. Oh shit. All of Black America is literally went on vacation for this shit. And white people are in the streets fighting for these illegal migrants that we gotta pay for. Yo, you can't make this shit up. The world is over, yo. Everybody's dead already. You don't even know it. We are in hell. Oh shit.
Yeah, we like the U.S. It was pretty. Yeah, of course it was pretty because you ripped the country off.